Hello, Clutter Warrior. And if you happen to be in the United States of America, happy 4th of July. Wherever you are in the world, let's talk about Independence Day for you. It doesn't have to be the 4th of July. It doesn't have to be the 14th of July in France. It could be whatever day you want to declare today being the day that you set yourself free from clutter. Now, also, I say that and it sounds dramatic and permanent. And it's important to remember that decluttering, simplifying your life is a process. Now, you won't always have to be getting organized. At some point, you will cross the line. When we use the organizational triangle, one home for everything, like with like, something in, something out. Those first two legs are how we get organized, right? And then the third leg is how we stay organized. So at some point, you won't have to be getting organized. You'll just be staying organized. And when you get to the point where you have achieved stuff equilibrium and you are staying organized, you are free from clutter, as long as you continue to monitor when something comes in, something leaves. It isn't a complicated process. It isn't a difficult process. You might have feelings and you might be grasping at things occasionally in the outside world thinking, this is going to make my life more comfortable or convenient or beautiful. I should bring it in. And you can do that as long as you've evaluated, when I do bring this in, what will I be letting go of to make room for it? So when we think about setting yourself free, right, you have this opportunity to really break the chains of the bondage of stuff. And again, it sounds large and dramatic and exciting, exhilarating. It might also sound overwhelming and intimidating. Like, I'd love to be free. How do I do that? And how you do that first is with your mindset that you are willing to imagine what it's like to be free, where stuff is not making your choices for you, where you aren't looking at the world through a lens of clutter, where you aren't spending your time interacting with objects more than you are spending your time interacting with people, experiences, activities, even chores and errands and tasks. All of these things are in the world and they might involve inanimate objects, stuff, but they're not about the stuff, right? Even if you go rafting or boating or kayaking, the experience is about being on the water. It isn't so much about the kayak or the raft or the boat. And that's the mindset shift that we're talking about when we think about freedom, that these tools, we start to recognize that they exist to serve us, that we are the thing, the person, the animate object that is making the decisions, that's deciding for ourselves, how do we want to spend our time? That we aren't just reacting to these things and making our choices based on them and possibly even anthropomorphizing these objects and deciding, what does the cell phone want me to be doing? What does the USB cable need from me? What does my computer think? Your computer, even with artificial intelligence, isn't thinking in the way that you're thinking. So in honor of Independence Day here in the US, but really Independence Day for you, think about, maybe set a timer for 5 minutes. You don't have to spend a lot of time, but imagine first for yourself, what does freedom feel like? Because when you can hold on to that, between that and your core values, those will be the things that you will return to for the motivation and the inspiration to keep moving forward when your feelings are starting to rise up and you feel trapped or you feel overwhelmed. That's where you will go to get another juice, some more inspiration or motivation to take another step forward. Because believe me, I've been doing this work for a long, long time. 26 plus years, over 500,000 people all over the world. I've yet to meet a single person, and I've worked with people with severe hoarding tendencies. I've worked with people that you would think are crazy busy, right? I mean, captains, queens of industry. I've worked with stay-at-home parents, homeschooling and juggling multiple children and multiple agendas. All of these people have been able to set themselves free from clutter and disorganization and busyness. So I feel confident that you can too. Let's make today the first day in your journey of independence. That's all I got for you today. I'll be back with you again real soon.